the disagreement that almost ended TJ Holmes and Amy Robach's relationship. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes are reminiscing about a time when they were on the verge of calling it quits. Holmes revealed that he thinks the couple's argument stemmed from a fear and lack of communication. In the most recent episode of the Amy and TJ podcast, Holmes recounted how the former GMA3 What You Need to Know anchors almost broke up due to a disagreement. A quarrel or fight that we had that was really based on fear and lack of communication to the point that we felt, wow, was the closest our relationship came to ending. We may not be compatible after going through everything together, the 46-year-old former news anchor said. Perhaps we overlooked something. Michael Kay, the head of communications for Occupid, who was the guest of the pair throughout the program, also gave them the findings of their compatibility quiz. He told the pair, I have to say, y'all agreed on a lot overwhelmingly. I've done this with people who are already dating, engaged, married. Alright, you two, and don't holler at me, call this who they are. Both of you are extroverts. I love both of you very much. You appreciate spending time with your family, your early risers, and your game to cook together. In addition, Kay revealed that the two agreed on the saucy questions of the exam, which covered their choices for bedrooms. You two prefer having sex over foreplay. You're really like shower and post-workout sex, he said to Holmes and the 50-year-old Robach. Additionally, people choose shackles over ropes. Because there was not a single question off limits in this exam, it was a lot more enjoyable. There's a lot in the bedroom, out of the bedroom that you aligned on, he continued. Holmes said, no, actually, in response to the question of whether they were surprised by the test's findings. We truly know one another extremely well. Robach continued, the thing is, we've been friends for 9 years now. It's interesting how being honest and vulnerable comes naturally to someone who doesn't have romantic feelings for you. I let him see my eccentricities, and he allowed me see his in a manner that I don't believe you would do if you were just starting out and dating. Therefore, we may even know too much about one another. According to Kay, there were very few questions on which they couldn't agree. He remarked, I loved your responses. We also asked what you value most in a partner, and you disagreed on this. Amy then mentioned communication. TJ, you mentioned trust, but neither of you mentioned romance or physical desire. And although while each of those matters a great deal, it seemed to me that you were both searching for a solid, long-lasting partnership. I therefore didn't want to classify that as a disagreement at all. In response, Robach said, and I was actually going back and forth between trust and communication. I had no idea how to prioritize one over the other. In November 2022, Robach and Holmes' romance came to light after they were seen cuddling and showing PDA in a New York City club. A few weeks later, Holmes and Phoebe concluded their divorce, and according to rumors at the time, Robach divorced actor Andrew Shue in March as well. The couple has been more at ease flaunting their romance over the last few months, going on numerous romantic trips both domestically and overseas. The two even made their red carpet debut together at iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball 2023 last month.